Hello and welcome. I'm your host, Selena McCollum, alongside Kobe Stronach.
We begin today's show with the Fight the Fees rally, the self-motivation brand We Are Youth, You Will Discover, and much more. The 30 News starts now.
A local clothing startup called We Are Youth is looking to use their success to motivate consumers. But where did it all start? Joe Steiner has the story.
We started this because all right, we have nothing to lose. Let's actually try and do something that we want to do. Yeah, my name is Marvin Okoko, and I run a clothing brand with my three partners, Fian Falami and Rahul Sharma. Clothing brand is called We Are Youth.
Marvin, Fian, and Rahul started way in August of 2017.
So We Are Youth basically is a brand to promote self-motivation and awareness to people, to take that same aspiration you had for a goal that you had in the past and put it towards anything else in life.
Both Marvin and Fian think it's important to support local brands like Way.
Supporting local is the best thing that people can actually do. In the next 2 years, if we can make everybody in Windsor know what Way is, I feel like that's something that can happen and take off.
For the We Are Youth team, seeing their product out in the wild has been the most rewarding part of their journey.
Seeing other people wear it outside too, it's like that's been the craziest thing for me. Or even have random people come up to you and be like, hey, I've heard about Way, what is that? And then you just start a conversation and kind of talk about it. So it's awesome. It's been an experience, and I just hope to grow from it, and just.
We Are Youth isn't just your average online retailer. If the person ordering the clothing lives in the Windsor region, Marvin and Fian often try to hand deliver the product to them.
So I feel like us just delivering products to different people in Windsor, it gives us a better rapport, you know what I mean? Seeing people face to face, that's where you build that kind of connection with your consumers. Every time we drop off a hat, like Fian was saying, we'll have different conversations with people, and usually it's just about literally life, you know what I mean? What are you trying to do? What is your happiness, your joy?
It's kind of surreal now in the sense where it's we put our mind to it. Now it's living and breathing, we actually have this local, we have this brand. Okay, now it's actually here, So it's kind of giving me a positive outlook and, insight on things where it's okay, anything is possible, you just work hard enough at it and, anything can come to fruition.
Following their own mantra, the We Are Youth team is hungry and motivated to further expand their business. You can support local by checking out their product selection at shop.weareyouth.ca. Joe Steiner, The30.ca.
Undergrad students submitted their research, art, or film production done last semester for the You Will Discover conference, happening in March. Selena McCallum reports.
Are you proud of your undergraduate research? Want to show it off? The University of Windsor's You Will Discover offers an opportunity to do just that. Phil Wernette is the conference chair.
You Will Discover Conference is an opportunity for undergraduate students this year to highlight discovery in their field. Now that can be in a variety of different ways. This year it can be as a oral presentation, as a visual presentation, as a performance, or even as a film and media production. And so it's not tied to your specific field, but it's a way to highlight discovery in your field.
3 workshops and drop-ins in partnership with the Writing Support Center have been scheduled to help students who may need help with their abstract. Kate Hargreaves, facilitator of the workshops, says the workshops help students feel more confident about their application.
Students who are submitting to the You Will Discover conference, maybe who don't have a lot of experience working with abstracts, maybe haven't written one before, can learn how to submit an effective abstract and how to use that going forward in their academic career.
Fatima, a second-year biology student, and Kim, a first-year biomed student, are submitting their work to the conference. They say it's great there's a conference that celebrates the accomplishments of undergraduate students, not just grad students.
I think it's really unique. I approve of this. Yeah.
As a first year, I think it's great for us undergrads to have a chance to get our voice.
The conference brings together students, faculty, and staff across all university faculties and programs, along with regional business and community partners. Students chosen to present at the conference have the opportunity to win cash prizes. Students discover something new every day. The conference in March will allow students to share their discovery. I'm Selena McCollum, The30.ca. With midterms coming up, students might feel the added stress of what's expected. Here's what the university is doing to help the students cope with the added stress.
With midterms on the horizon, the levels of increased stress will soon be felt through students across campus. There's help provided by the university for students to speak with someone or seek help if they're feeling stressed.
The university itself, we typically during exams we add capacity in terms of the number of counselors that we have. What we'll do is we'll increase the amount of hours that our part-time counselors are working, so we'll put them on a temporary basis. We'll put them from part-time hours to full-time hours so that they can see more clients.
Okay.
Yeah, so across the university we're doing a whole bunch of things in and around exams to help alleviate and coach students through the stress that they're feeling during this period.
With students feeling the pressure, we wanted to see if they have felt the added stress of midterms and asked if they had any advice for their peers.
I do feel that I get really overwhelmed coming exams, but I think the trick is to take it one day at a time and only worry about what you can do right now and not worry about what has to be done next week or tomorrow.
Of course, with everybody attached to their smartphones these days, there's an app for students if they can't find time to speak with a counselor.
One of the things that we purchased last year was the WellTrack program, which is an app that students can download here at the University of Windsor, which is an app which helps students basically kind of assess their mood levels, and it gives them skills and capacity to kind of develop their own kind of resiliency and responses to ups and downs in terms of their mood.
If students are feeling too overwhelmed during midterms or any time of the year, there are numerous outlets which the university provides for students to seek help. From things like the Peer Support Center in room 291 of the CAW Center, to student counseling, or even the WellTrack app, students should never remain silent. With the increasing number of students experiencing mental health issues all across Canada, it's important to raise awareness on every campus. The University of Windsor is working really hard to relieve the stigma surrounding mental health issues, and it's important for students to seek help if they feel that they're suffering. And as the Peer Support Center would say, it's okay to not be okay. Matt Ziverick, The30.ca.
In other news, the Fight the Fees rally took place on the U Windsor campus last Thursday. The turnout was much lower than last year, with the numbers dwindling down to a mere 30 students by the end of the protest. Though this campaign is mostly focused on the cost of tuition, students pay for much more than their classes. These are the added fees.
Some students have expressed concerns about these extra fees, such as extra fees we pay school services being increased. Around the time of the protest, the UWSA board mentioned possibly raising their student fees. The 30 obtained a copy of an email that stated the reasons behind the fee increase and suggested amount. GM and Accounting is recommending a fee increase of $250 a semester, an extra $5 a term. The UWSA has a duty to ensure the long-term viability of the organization, whereas the Ontario minimum wage has increased and new services, such as the Hum Cafe and Lounge, may require additional funding in the future. More updates will be made available within the week on the state of UWSA fee increases and how the students feel about these add-on fees in general.
That's all we have for today's show. Thanks for watching the 30 News. We'll see you next time.